As y'all sitting down, I'm going to sit down with y'all. So, I grew up in church, and I'm talking about like church. We went to church. My mother and father are pastors. And we went to church so much. I remember one day I was a little boy, about 7. I got so mad, I looked my mama in the face, and she said, "Son, what's wrong?" I said, "Mama, I think I want to go to hell." I mean, we were in church I know that's bad, but I mean, I was a little boy. I got tired of falling asleep, and we didn't have chairs like this. We had pews where you bump your head and make that noise like, boom. We had pews. But here's the problem. I was a little boy who played basketball, and every summer we spent the whole summer traveling to Germany and Switzerland and all through France because my parents had churches there. Well, my mother got tired by the time I'm 11 and tried to teach me how to pack. Because, you know, as a parent, what you want to do is teach your kid how to do things for themselves independently. So she's sitting on the bed just like I'm sitting here right now. And she says, "Son, go grab yourself some clothes." I run and grab something out of there and bring it back. And she's like, "Son, put that back. It's going to be cold over there. You don't need that." She's sitting down and she's getting aggravated. "Son, go grab yourself some underwear." "Nope, don't need them." "Go and grab something. I'll bring it back." Son, you don't want to bring no underwear, no nothing?" "Nope, I'm good. I don't need it. She finally gets upset, like any parent does. I'm talking about a real black parent where you grit your teeth together and say, "Sit down right here." You know, when the teeth start moving and your mouth start moving, it means serious business. Grab this and sit down right here. And I sat down, and she looked at me, and she said, "Son, you don't pack for whatever you want. You pack for where you're going. Because it's going to be cold there, and you won't have anything you need." I got to make a point to you that God has packed you and packed your purpose with whatever you need. Whatever you need, trust me, I need you to see this, that you don't pack whatever you need. If you needed to have it, it would have been in your bag already. It would have been the bag of your personality, the bag of your articulation, the bag of your skill set, the bag of your empathy, of your emotion. If you needed the ability to do it, it would have been in your bag. So what God does, he sits between the corridors of eternity and time, like any great creator, and he begins to express the sum total of what he thought about you. He begins to think you into existence. Before he formed the earth, he formed you. Jeremiah 1:5, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew you, I called you, I ordained you." This happened before the earth. So God then sits and says, "And he shall be African American. He'll be male. He'll be born May 17th, 1984. Should we put him in the 60s? Nah, he's too mouthy. They'll kill him." He begins to think about the sum total of your intellect, your personality. He begins to think about, okay, this is his potential. This is where he'll start. He begins to say, okay, he'll be born in Panama City. We'll move him to Atlanta. Okay, he won't realize he has the ability to speak. He'll be insecure at first because if he starts with confidence, he'll be too prideful. He begins to create voids and spaces. He lets you make mistakes. He leaves room for you to fall into something. He leaves room for you to mess up, for you to have enough, to not have enough. Meet friends you shouldn't meet, and then you walk around your life lost. After he calculates the sum total of your personality, wiring into it your spiritual life and your natural life, your proclivities, your desires, he types it in and sends you into your mother's womb. And you've got no memory of what happened in eternity. So you went to school lost. You went to work lost. You dated lost. You worked lost. All your life you walked around lost. And when God decided it was time to remind you of what happened before, he called you. Marcus! There was a moment in your life that you feel something different. You feel as if you're called to something that is bigger than you. It is the moment that he reminds you of who you've been all along. That this is the year you meet you. You ain't acting different. You just finally acting like yourself. He finally calls you to yourself. And if you're going to go ham this year, all you're going to do is come into what you were supposed to be all along.
It's not about what you want. It's about what you're willing to give up to get it. How hard would we work if nobody knew we were working? I challenge challenge you to challenge you. What would we do if nobody knew we were doing it? Can you become it?